After weeks of promising strong legislation to curb crime against women, no consensus within the Union Cabinet on the new anti-rape law. The Cabinet did not bring up the new proposals. I remember amendments were proposed by the Home Ministry that ran into some amount of opposition. CNI been learning that the Law Ministry had some reservations, and those were sent in late last evening. Among them, replacing the term sexual assault with rape, saying that it limits it just to women-related crimes. That's something some activists have pointed out as well. Many of the amendments were based on the suggestions of the Justice Verma panel. Not all of them, though. Sources say also there's no consensus on bringing voyeurism, the term of voyeurism, under sexual abuse because of the possibility of frivolous complaints being filed possibly, and of reducing the age of consent from 18 to 16 is not something everyone is on board with, though others telling us, of course, it reflects realities in the country. We are going to get you reactions to this, starting with what Congress spokesperson Manish Tiwari had to say.
जो एग्जीक्यूशन पार्ट है, जो पुलिस प्रशासन इनके द्वारा और जो सिविल सोसाइटी की उदासीनता है और महिलाओं के अपने बंधन है और समाज के अपने दायरे हैं, जिसमें कि वो कुछ भी कर ले पुरुष, उसको क्षम्य है, लेकिन महिला आवाज नहीं उठा सकती। लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की कमी मानती हूँ मैं, इसीलिए कह रही हूँ कि कानून अच्छा होते हुए भी, कानून सटीक होते हुए भी, यदि जो एग्जीक्यूशन पार्ट है, संवेदनशीलता है, वो है नहीं।
The fact that government came out with an ordinance is itself a vindication of the government's commitment to seeing that all that requires to be done in order to address the question of safety and security of women is being done. As to why it didn't come to cabinet on a particular day, or why did it come to cabinet on a particular day, these are issues which are in the domain of the concerned administrative ministry. So it would be far more appropriate if this question is addressed to them.
इस जघन्य अपराध के बारे में बहुत साफ और बहुत स्पष्ट चीजें हो सकती हैं और उससे अपराधियों में खौफ पैदा हो सकता है और सुरक्षा का लोगों में एहसास हो सकता है। अब उसमें अगर तू मैं होम मिनिस्ट्री के बीच में, लॉ मिनिस्ट्री के बीच में होगी ऐसे संवेदनशील मामले पे भी, तो मैं मानता हूं कि वो ठीक नहीं। इसलिए इस संवेदनशील मुद्दे पर जो स्टैंडिंग कमेटी की रिकमेंडेशंस हैं उसको गंभीरता से देखना चाहिए।
सेक्सुअल असॉल्ट जो था, ये नाम जो दिया गया था, ये हमारी भी एक रिकमेंडेशन थी, लेकिन बहुत पुरानी रिकमेंडेशन थी, और अब उन्होंने इसको रेप करने के लिए जो किया है वो सिर्फ एक स्पेसिफाई कर दिया कि ये विमेन का ही होगा, विमेन के लिए ही है। विमेन की तरफ फोकस करते हुए बेसिकली आप कहिए कि उन्होंने ये किया है, तो इसका भी मैं सोचती हूँ ठीक है।
When the police is lawless, the courts don't deliver justice in such a situation. It's foolish to think that simply tampering with law, adding this clause or that clause will help. And I think I'd rather do away with that vocabulary. I certainly prefer sexual assault, and I have no problem in the law being gender neutral.
You may call me a conservative parent or a liberal parent, doesn't matter. But I think as a protection to girls, we need to still keep the age to 18. But as for the Juvenile Justice Act, which I was telling you, if they bring it down, take it back to age 16, I think that I would support.
The government had done that public posturing by showing its commitment to fighting for women's safety and come out with an ordinance. But this ordinance does have a shelf life, and hence the pressure coming in on the government to pass an anti-rape law as soon as possible. That anti-rape law, however, unfortunately could not be taken up in cabinet. The defense being given by the government, of course, is that the recommendations or the suggestions from the law ministry only came in late last evening, and hence it could not be incorporated. But government sources are telling us that there were certain difference of opinion within the government itself. Very briefly, they were essentially about whether the word rape should be replaced by that sexual harassment, or whether the sexual harassment should be actually restricted and be replaced by the word rape. Apart from that, there was a difference in opinion on whether the word voyeurism, which can be seen as a part of a sexual crime, should be included. The argument given was that this could be misused, it could give rise to frivolous arguments. But of course, at this point of time, we are being told by way of government sources that the cabinet will take it up as a priority, and one can expect it to come up in the next cabinet meeting.